Come on in. Welcome to my home, friends. Today I am making horseradish biscuits. Yes, these are wonderful horseradish biscuits, and I've sort of altered the recipe that I found because I found with the cheese in it, I liked it, but I like it better without. So this is an altered recipe. It is really cool, and it is using some of the ingredients that we've made before, including our biscuit mix. If you want to learn how to make biscuit mix, click the eye on the sky. That'll take you to our biscuit mix day. So I've got 2 cups of biscuit mix. To that, I'm going to add all of our ingredients. 1/3 cup of horseradish, that is prepared horseradish. 1 teaspoon of, this is onion powder. 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Want to make it your own Italian seasoning? Eye in the sky. It'll teach you how to make Italian seasoning. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up. Remember, while it's not wet, you can mix this up pretty thoroughly. Once it gets wet, you only want to mix this up until it is just combined. So there isn't too much moisture in there to worry too much about it. Why do I say that? Because if you mix it up too much, it will be tough. Yeah, that's how you get tough biscuits, is by overworking it. I'm doing mine a little bit differently. You can do this a couple of ways, and I've tried it every way. Every way works. It's just up to you. This is just heavy cream, and I sort of shook it a bit. It's 1 cup, but you can also use regular milk. You can use cashew milk, whatever you want. Then we are just going to mix this until it is moistened. Our biscuit, it's sort of a stiff mix, so that's something to think about. Our biscuit mix is mixed. Now I'm going to take an ice cream scoop. So I like pretty big biscuits, and I'm just dropping those on the pan. It is lined with a silicone pad. Remember, these are going to spread out. Give them space. The first time I did this recipe, I did not, and so I had this wonderful, practically cake. It was good, it tasted great, but it basically was a cake. My oven is preheated to 450 degrees. I'm going to put these into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Keep an eye on them. Don't do what I did the other day and burn something. It was horrible and terrible and tragic. But keep an eye on them. When they're done, we'll bring them out and I'll show you. The biscuits are out of the oven. Let's take a bite. To me, this is a hearty biscuit. It has the wonderful bite of the horseradish, and then it's just this taste flavor mix, which is amazing. The Italian seasoning is not overpowered, and the onion is right there. It's really subtle, but it adds a little wonderfulness to it. Add some butter to this, or maybe even make it into a sandwich. This would be amazing. So quick to make, so good, and so easy. I mean, these are going to be biscuits that you can make anytime, and they're going to be so much better and so much different than what the regular biscuits that you have. Now, if you're using store-bought biscuit mix, it would be great because then you can make your biscuits taste different than everybody else's biscuit. How good is that? If you make this, let me know. You can get a hold of me on most social media at CM Coleman Home. Don't forget to subscribe. Every Tuesday is a recipe, and if you have an idea for a recipe, let me know, and I'll try to get around to it. And as always, remember, why buy it when you can make it yourself?